Okay, alright, so this is meal number one, as you guys saw. So there's a few things. One big thing when you're making a shake, if you guys ever use oats in your shake, not everyone does, but if you do, it's a really good tip for hard gainers though, to throw some oats in there, throw some peanut butter, all that kind of stuff. This is actually the shake that I used to have for about, honestly, for the first like 3 years of training. I used to have this every single morning, and I obviously had a much bigger version of this. When I was younger, I used to just try and make every meal over 1,000 calories. This one is still quite hefty, it's about 650, but obviously you can make this less or more. You can add less peanut butter, less whatever. I used to in the past add like whole milk, so that was or like a full cream milk, so things like that. I'd add more peanut butter, I'd add so there's a lot of other things you can take away, you can add to it, to make it obviously a bigger meal or a smaller meal. But yeah, the biggest tip and trick that I can ever tell you guys is with the oats, is put it first, blend it in with the oats and then the whey protein, throw it in, and then I put cinnamon, blend that together, because then it makes the oats into like a powder. So the oats and everything else is actually like a powder now in here, where if you just blend the oats straight away, if you toss it all in and blend it, you get like the oats become like chunky and you can sort of still taste them, where this way it literally tastes like powder now, like you don't taste any oats in here. It's actually really nice. So but yeah, so I'm gonna have this. It's meal number one, and then we're going to go downstairs and we're going to chat back in my gym about the sort of this blueprint. We're going to run through it and we're going to see how I can make this make sense for everyone. I just sat on this chair and I didn't realize that it was wet. Now I've got, I don't know if you guys can do that, like a wet ass. Frick it. Okay, so sorry, I'm a little bit cut off there, but a bit of work issues that came up, so I had to sort that out. And then I had my clients, and now I just finished up and I'm nice and hungry for meal number two now. So I'm doing that, and then I'll chat a bit about the other stuff. But right now I'm making some eggs. So I'm having 4 eggs and 2 pieces of toast. What I've been doing recently, I kind of go through phases of what I enjoy and what I don't, kind of thing. But right now I've been on the phase of really enjoying some French toast. And at the end of the day, if you're eating 4 eggs and 2 pieces of bread and just toast it, it's the same as just having French toast. People think French toast is like bad, but it's the same exact thing as just eating your 4 eggs and 2 pieces of toast. So obviously wanting to lose weight, bread isn't obviously the best bet, but yeah, so I'm going to be having 2 pieces of toast. Obviously there'll be eggs left in this, that I'll then will just scramble up, and then I'll toss it on top of my bread, or on top of my French toast. So yeah, so this is meal number 2, and then I'm gonna catch you guys to chat to you a little bit later about like sort of this blueprint that I'm talking about, how to like sort of structure your day, how to work through it. This is gonna be a longer video, a bit more of chatting, but it's sometimes needed for this kind of stuff so people can understand how to go about this. It's very nice.
Wow, it's very nice.
How's it going, everyone? I'm just adding in a little caveat here. This is not a long section, but I tried my best to film this in a short period of time and I struggled. So if you guys aren't so interested in this part, I would highly recommend, if you're interested in gaining weight or losing weight, stay and watch this part. But if not, just jump on to the sort of vloggy section where I carry on with my full day of eating. I'll have timestamps below so you can have a look. Filmed this a few times. I'm gonna get it right this time. First things first, you need to know your maintenance calories. So that's the one thing you want to know. It's very easy. There's a maintenance calorie. I can leave the link to in the description to a maintenance calorie tracker, which literally just means it's gonna ask you a few questions of like your height, your weight, your age, your gender, all that kind of stuff, and it will spit out a maintenance calorie. It's estimated, but it will spit out a rough maintenance calories. So for me, my maintenance calories is around 2,800 calories. It's obviously, again, depends on how active I am, all that kind of stuff, but that's, again, according to what it gave me. About 2,800 calories is what my my maintenance calories is at. So I'm at 2,800 is my maintenance. So technically, according to that calculator, if I eat 2,800 calories every day, I should not go up or down in weight. Obviously, again, some people will be different. You might need to figure that exact number out for yourself, but that's what the thing is telling me roughly. If I eat that amount of calories a day, with the exercise and the stuff I do, I shouldn't go up or I shouldn't go down in weight. So if you're wanting to obviously lose weight, you need to be below this. If you want to gain weight, you need to be above this. That's quite simple. So I obviously want to gain a little bit more weight, but I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to get fat and things like that. If I wanted to get fat, I'd eat 4,000 calories a day, not fat, but I'd put on a lot more fat in the process. If I wanted to lose weight, I'd obviously go down to 2,500 calories, 2,400 calories, something like that. But I'm at about 3,200. I want to just gradually climb up. I'm also a little bit more active sometimes, so sometimes just the extra calories helps out. I'm happy to sort of maintain where I'm at or slowly climb up. So that's my kind of goal. Then the other thing is, it doesn't help, or this is my opinion, but it doesn't help to eat 2,800 calories in 1 or 2 meals, because then you've slowed down. Okay, it also depends on your goal. So for me, you guys might find it crazy that I eat 5 meals a day, and it's one of the first questions I ask all my clients when they come into my gym is, and they're saying that they struggle to lose weight, I ask them, how many meals do you eat a day? Typically the first thing they say is, I eat like maybe a little breakfast, I have an apple or something, and then dinner I have a big meal, or like a whatever. They have 2 meals in the day. And I'm like, okay, well, obviously, yeah. Then I start to talk to them and I say, okay, try this out, try out getting 5 meals a day. It's gonna sound crazy. You're most probably gonna eat more in a day than you typically would have eaten. I've got a client who just joined me in November, so it's been November, December, and January. It's been 3 months. He started this style. He was eating also maybe a little snack in the morning, and then you'd kind of wait and then have a big lunch or a big dinner, and that's all you'd eat in a day. And he was most probably eating less. Yes, he could maybe have a big meal, but I highly doubt he was getting 2,000 calories in a day. Now he's most probably eating more than 2,000 calories a day, but he has lost 16 kilos since November to now. So he has lost about, what's that, 6, 12, 8, about 5 to 6 kilos a month since he started this. The first 3 weeks though, I must say, he almost didn't drop anything in the first 3 weeks. Normally, people, like, their body needs to figure out what's happening. This is something I can talk about for hours, but I'm going to try to just go over this part quickly. But you got to give it a go. You got to try it for yourself. You got to give it at least 2 to 4 weeks before you see what happens and watch the scale slowly come down. The first 2 to 4 weeks, your body's going to be figuring out what it's doing. So it might jump up, it might come down, it might do weird things. So yeah. But yeah, so right now what we're just talking about is this is the blueprint. This is what I'm eating today, and you guys can obviously change this up however you want. You obviously need these meals to build up your calorie basis, and you can figure out how many calories you have obviously in that. You can use apps. I'm coming up with an app. That's what I'm working on at the moment. But there's MyFitnessPal. There's a whole bunch of different apps that you can check this kind of stuff with. I am working on an app at the moment, and hopefully it'll be live sort of middle of the year. That is going to be fully sort of in this format. But yeah, so for instance, if I had to take my exact meals that I gave to myself today, but I wanted to give it to, let's say, my girlfriend, and I wanted her to, if she wanted to lose weight, for instance, then I'd give her this exact thing, and she can eat it. That's perfectly fine. But obviously she's going to have to drop it, because her calories, I don't know what it is, but let's say her maintenance calories is 2,000 calories. Now I need to obviously drop that, and she needs to still go lower than those 2,000 calories. So she's now needs to have the shake, but she's going to most probably not add the peanut butter, or if she is, add very little, or if she's going to have half a banana, or she won't add as much oats. She'll maybe have 20 grams oats. I added 80 to mine. So she's just going to drop the quantity of that shake to maybe make it a, 300 calorie shake. So that's what she'll do there. And then eggs and toast. Maybe she'll only have 1 whole egg with 3 egg whites, and then 1 piece of toast, instead of what I had was 4 whole eggs and 2 pieces of toast. So same thing. Chicken wraps. Instead of having 2 chicken wraps, she would have 1 chicken wrap. Maybe more chicken, maybe less sauce, things like that. So again, if 2,000 calories, should maybe want to be eating what, like 1,700 calories. So 1,700 divided by your 5, then you've got your rough average of what your calories per meal should be, and you make it that. You also don't have to have 2 lunches. You can have a snack in place of those lunches. So instead of having, let's say, breakfast, second breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner kind of thing, then the snack can be a much smaller thing. It can be a protein shake, which is like 110 calories or something like that. So you can help out your other meals if you are struggling to make it work. And same thing all the way through. So you can just make quantities smaller. Now for the other end of it, if I had a guy who came to me and he said he is my sort of weight and my structure, but he wants to go up 10 kilos. Now he his maintenance is his maintenance is also going to be 2,800, but now he can't be eating 2,800. He's going to have to eat 3,500 calories, let's say. Now, same thing for him. He's going to have the shake. He's going to bump the calories up. He's going to add maybe more peanut butter to the shake, maybe more oats, whatever his desire is in terms of like how dirty he wants to bulk up, kind of thing. Same thing, eggs and toast. Maybe you'll have 5 eggs. Flip, my light just died. Okay, sorry, after some technical difficulties, I've plugged it in, so I hope it doesn't die. Okay, but that's also my sign. I need to wrap up. I need to keep this quick. But yeah, so I've kind of forgot where I was. But okay, so for the guy who wants to now gain weight, he needs to eat 3,500, so obviously he needs to make his shake bigger. He needs to maybe add 5 eggs and 2 pieces of toast, or you can have French toast like I did this morning and have 5 eggs with 3 pieces of toast, whatever. So there's all these ways. Obviously, chicken wrap, you can add more chicken or whatever. Like, you've got to decide obviously also how dirty you want to bulk, how clean you want to bulk. When I was younger, I'm not saying it's great, not saying it's good, not saying it's bad, whatever. But when I was younger, I was eating 4,000 plus calories every single day. So I was eating quite dirty because it's quite hard to get that high. Now I've obviously changed my style a bit. I more want to like maintain, or main gain is what people call it. So I try to eat a bit more cleaner. But it's obviously depends on where you are in life and what you're wanting to do. So yeah, that's my sort of simple way of going about it. Trust the process, give it a try. You also obviously can change these meals up. Again, what I spoke to you guys earlier about, so that kind of ties into it, is you must structure it to what works for you in a day. So for instance, that's another, I can quickly write over that guy that comes to my gym, that was here for doing November, December, January, and he's lost that weight. He's quite a big guy, and he decided to, he's on the road early in the morning, so I told him to have boiled eggs in the morning, because he doesn't have time when he wakes up at like 5:30. So he wakes up and he has boiled eggs in the morning because he doesn't have time to cook. So he wakes up, he has them boiled, he has them ready. He gets in his car, and while he's driving to work, he eats his 2 or 3 boiled eggs. Then his next meal, so he has that breakfast. Then his next thing is normally a protein shake, because again, he's normally on the road or something at this time. So he then has a protein shake. Then he typically has somewhere in the middle of the day, he has a lunch break or something where he can actually have lunch. So then he has the previous night's dinner, which will be like something higher protein, lower in calories, which would be something like maybe a steak and salad. Let's say, for instance, he had that the previous night, so then he packs it in for lunch the next day. So that's what he has there. Then he gets home, he comes to me typically and gyms, and then when he gets back home after that, he either has another protein shake, or he has some kind of snack, which is like maybe tuna on crackers, or he has something. You guys can obviously search different types of like high protein snacks. He's wanting to gain muscle and lose weight, so he's keeping his calories nice like below his maintenance. He's gymming hard, so he's getting it, and then he's adding a high protein so that he can keep his muscle and build his muscle. So then he has that, and then his dinner is whatever, let's say he has, I don't know, we just for now just say steak and salad. You wouldn't do that twice, but let's say steak and salad, and then he makes that, and he makes it times 2 so that he can have it for the next day's lunch. So it's very simple, works for everyone. You just got to just figure out how your day looks, how your day works. And I'm sorry, I've got so many busy people that come to train by me and things, and they find a way to get it right. So you can find a way. You just need to work it into your day, and you need to figure out how to do it. There's a lot of things that you can do on the go, things that you can make. For me, for instance, I could have a shake ready to go, I can have chicken wrap ready to go, and I can have protein and oats ready to go. So if I was on the road all day, I've got 3 set meals I know I could make, and I could make that boiled eggs if I wanted to. So there's always a way you can figure out how to get meals on the go, and if they aren't on the go, then you've got to find other ways of doing it. So this is my rant. I know this was a long part, I'm really sorry, but yeah, I think I kind of hit everything. I hope I didn't get too aggressive with it. This is something I'm super passionate about, and I really know I can help people a lot, so I hope you understand that. And yeah, again, I could go for hours. I had to really cut myself, and I think this is like 10 minutes of footage, so ish. Gene is keen on my wraps. Alright, that's meal number 3. We're up to gym soon. But yeah, I'm eating this meal a bit later than I should be. 4:30. I should have eaten this meal about an hour ago, even more than an hour ago maybe. But I got a bit locked at home. I was editing this video because it took a bit long to film this video. So I trying to edit as I go. So this is meal number 3. I had a little bit less chicken in this meal because I know I'm going to do pretty well on my protein goal today. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna go gym and after have dinner, and then we'll have dinner after, and then I'll most probably just have a snack when I get home later this evening. So, but yeah, that is meal number 3 done and dusted. This freaking chick trying to convince me not to gym today. Huh?
I know what's
You're
good.
just a bad influence, yeah.
I know what's good for you.
I need a rest, I need to chill. Have some lacquer bread that mom's making in the oven right now. It smells too good. I'll just hide that from the camera. You guys will never know. Okay. Yeah.
At least healthier bread.
Is it?
Oh, it's healthier than
Sounds
the
good.
rest.
Sold.
Like that.
But yeah, no, we're still deciding if we are going to go gym or not. So we'll see. She needs to give a bit more of a better speech than that. But yeah, no, we'll see. I was intending on gymming.
No, yeah, we probably will. I was just joking. Although,
Although, come, let's put on our Asian shirt.
Are you calling them aliens because of their eyes?
Asian. Aliens.
You're like, oh, aliens. I was like, that's rude. Are you like, it's like because of their eyes? That
Yeah,
like,
you racist though.
No, I thought you were being racist.
No, we're watching Singles Inferno at the moment, so I don't know if any of you guys know that, but it's like a Korean, is it Korean? Like
Yeah.
like a drama? Or I don't know
It's like a reality TV show.
reality
yeah.
TV show, but it's quite interesting. I'm impressed it. We ended up being quite hungry. I didn't think I'd eat another meal before gym. We still haven't gone to gym. But I'm actually having meal number 4 now, which is actually nice because then it means when I have dinner tonight, I'm done, which is nice. I quite like that feeling instead of having to go home, because normally we gym and then we come back to Gina's house and then we have dinner. And then if I have to go home and then also eat another meal, it's sometimes a bit hectic. So yeah, so I'm having some protein oats right now. So I've got some oats in here, put some salt in just because I'm going to gym. I put some whey protein in there, I put some Greek yogurt, peanut butter. So those are the 4 things I put in. And then I just mix it up, which I'll film now. And then yeah, I'm going to eat that as a pre-workout meal before gym. It's too Greek for me. Yeah, I think I mixed this around in the worst. I've never done it with strawberry before.
Yeah, it's like mush.
No fours? No. Yeah, that's protein oats, meal number 4. I'm actually very stoked I'm getting this in. I'm actually really hungry today, so I think it's good. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then we're gonna go smash some gym. What is the time?
Okay, cool story, bro.
Why are you so close? My battery is about to die on my camera, so I'm going to quickly end the video here. Meal number 5 right now. Just a quick recap of my 5 meals. I had my blended shake this morning, eggs and 2 pieces of toast, wraps, my 2 wraps, protein oats, and now I'm finishing off with rice, and it's like a mince and potato sort of dish, which is going to be very nice, and that's the way I'm going to end it. I'm going to be roughly about just over 3,000 calories I think today, and well over 200 grams of protein, which is my main goal, and then my hydration or my water has been very good. I think I've had about 3 and almost 4 liters of water today, so actually I will hit 4 liters now when I'm having this, so that's 100%. That's exactly where I want to be. I've had 5 meals. I felt good, felt hungry, felt excited for every meal, which is when I know I'm in a good place. If you're hungry and excited for each meal, it means your body's doing something right. So, yeah, and now we wake up tomorrow and we do it all over again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you in the next video. Peace. Beautiful. Nice and quick. Same thing, eggs and toast. Maybe you'll have 5 eggs. Flip, my light just died. Rats. No man.